Hello everyone. I wanted to do a quick video of one of the features in the new Toyota Prius Prime, the heads-up display. So on the bottom left corner you will see there's a button for the HUD, which is for heads-up display. What that is, for those of you that is not familiar with that, you will see that there is a display that projects onto the front of the glass. And let me walk around on the outside to show you. So on the outside of the car, right in front of the driver's seat, in front of the steering wheel, there is a projection display that projects the certain things onto the heads-up display right in front of the driver. So by default, when you get the Prius Prime from the factory, the heads-up display only displays the speed, miles per hour, or of course if you change the setting to kilometers, then it'll display kilometers. So if you push that button that I showed you earlier in the beginning of the video, it will allow you to show additional information. So right now I'm showing you the Eco mode, which shows that with the AC on, in electric mode we can go another 18.2 miles. I'm sorry, it's a little hard to focus on the font to make it clear because it's a heads-up display on the glass, so it's a little bright. So the other thing I want to show you is when you push the button to enable the heads-up display on the multi-information display screen here. So on the Prius Prime, there are two screens on the dashboard. One is the main display on the left side. The second screen on the right side is called the multi-information display. Right now it currently shows that the door is open, so I'm going to push the heads-up display button on the bottom left corner next to my steering wheel again. You'll see what happens. So when I push that button to turn on the heads-up display, you will see the settings that you can choose. Actually, let me close the door. So I'm pushing the heads-up display button again. You'll see the HUD setting right here for high and low and brightness. So there is a multi-directional control here on the right side of the steering wheel. So when you push that up and down, left and right, that allows you to adjust the setting of the heads-up display. So what that does is, I'll just show you real fast. So I'm going to move the heads-up display higher so you can kind of see. I know my hand is a little shaking, but I'm moving the heads-up display higher and you can see that goes out of the frame because it's basically moving the projection angle. Okay, now I'm moving it lower, you'll see the same effect. So this allows you to adjust the height of the heads-up display based on your body height and the seat height. And I'm also going to reduce the brightness of the heads-up display. You'll see it kind of dim out to the point where it's very hard to see right here. I put a cardboard in the front so we can see the heads-up display a little bit better. Now I'm increasing the brightness all the way to the brightest. And you can see now it's pretty bright to the point where the font is also hard to see. So if I reduce it down to, let's say about halfway, it's pretty legible now in the video. But even at the brightest setting, it's actually not too bad for me. Personally, I think it depends on whether or not you're used to having a bright object in front of you when you're driving. I actually like it super bright because it distinguishes the heads-up display information significantly from whatever road condition you're in. So even if you have some reflection on the road, whether it's water or ice or something, you're able to see it better. But if it's too bright for you, of course you can dim it. One thing that I want to tell you about the heads-up display is that aside from the speed and the hybrid system, which is what that shows you, the eco mode and how long you can drive. You can also, when you enable the route guidance, which is the navigation, it will display the navigation information as well, the route guidance info. So what that means is if you're driving and you're about to come to a turn, it will guide you with a turn signal or turn arrow. And if you're close to the actual intersection where you need to make the turn, it will show you an animation, whether it's going towards the left or the right. It will also tell you the distance of the upcoming turn, and pretty much all the information you need as you're going through the typical navigation. Obviously the voice will come from the speaker itself, but the actual guidance path will be displayed on the heads-up display. So you don't even have to take your eyes off the road to see what action you need to take with the upcoming road. You know exactly the destination, well, the distance to the destination, to the next point, and whether you need to make a left turn or right turn or merge onto a split fork road or something like that. So the heads-up display is pretty useful. I have to do separate videos for each one of these features because each one can get actually pretty complicated and fancy depending on what screen you're looking at. And one other thing that's important to know is when you turn on the route guidance or the navigation, if you have the heads-up display in this screen where you have the split screen, it will display in the heads-up display but not the multi-information display here, which is what I refer to as a second screen. So multi-information screen here shows quite a bit of info, and I'll do a separate video about that, but just want to show you real quick. So on the second screen or the second section, this is actually the route guidance screen on the multi-informational display. So right now it just shows you the compass, the direction that we're facing. But if the route guidance is enabled on the heads-up display, you will not see it here. If you don't enable that on the heads-up display, it will actually show on here. And it will also show on this 11.6 inch, they call the high definition multimedia screen as well. So technically you have 4 screens. You have your 11.6 HD multimedia screen, you have your main display here on the dash, which is the left side, and on the right side is the multi-informational display, and then finally you have your heads-up display right here in the front of the car. So anyway, I will put the other videos up about the other features in the Prius Prime soon. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like my videos. Bye bye.